Hey, love to see you all, friends and family. Once again, Iron Sharpens Iron. We've got another awesome topic we want to talk about. And we want to give people an opportunity to hop in. So, really quickly, if you have never seen our lives before, we touch on different areas of life. We touch on mindset stuff. We touch on fitness and nutrition. We touch on marriage topics. Today, we're going to touch on something that kind of encompasses a little bit of all that. It's really an awesome topic. We're going to talk about luck, and we're going to talk about hard work. And we're going to talk about luck versus hard work, how to differentiate, and really what are the outcomes. So before we get into that, please, Macau, go ahead and do your hashtag thing.
Hashtag.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag live if you're watching live. Hashtag replay if you're watching on replay.
There you go. All right. So for our first point of this, we're talking luck versus hard work, and really what the difference is. So, is luck real? What would you say to that?
I've never found a 4-leaf clover, so I don't think it's real.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. A lot of people will say, so-and-so is so lucky for, I don't know, getting that promotion.
Scratching off the lottery.
Yeah, they're so lucky for winning the lotto, sure. Or they're so lucky for whatever this outcome is that they deem as favorable. Is that true?
It's probability.
Is it luck?
It's probability.
Well, yeah. In short, it's probability. If you have a great probability to get something, then obviously it doesn't require much luck. If you have a low probability, then you have been the outlier, and maybe you're that 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, 1 in a million. Either way, that would be defined as luck. Is it real? The Bible tells us no. The Bible doesn't admonish luck in any way, shape, or form. So if you are a believer and you believe in luck, then you need to reassess what your beliefs are. The Bible doesn't tell us anything about luck because luck isn't part of the equation. God ordains things in our lives. He ordains what will happen in her life, in my life, in your life, and what we may perceive or you may perceive as luck is just God's will being played out. It's not luck because we don't know what the overall outcome will be farther down the road. I think it's 8 out of 10 people who win the lottery actually end up broke.
Then don't do the lottery.
But you would think they're so lucky they won the lottery. But we see that's not really true. They actually end up getting into worse off financial hardship because they don't have the skills required to manage the finances that God has graciously bestowed upon them.
Save your dollar.
So that's not very lucky. You may think, this person got a promotion. They're so lucky that they were there. Or, this person was at the beach and they got to meet so-and-so. They're so lucky. Really, you don't know the long-term ramifications behind whatever that instance was. Maybe that promotion was great, short-lived, and then the company went under and 2 months later they were without a job. That's just an example, a real-life example of something we've recently seen happen. So luck isn't exactly what it's cracked up to be. And if you're a believer, you really need to reassess what your beliefs are and understand that that's not what God says in the Bible. Our second point is, which one of these produces longer-lasting results, the luck or hard work? I think in the examples that I've demonstrated, I think that kind of covers if hard work or luck produces longer-lasting results. Luck will be very fainting. It's more a happenstance. But hard work is a habitual, meaning habits, exercise, or a habit that you've developed over a period of time that continues to happen over and over and over again, resulting in a completely different outcome than if you did nothing. So, which one produces lasting results? What would you say?
Hard work.
Each and every time. You know, you can have a lucky shot in a basketball game, but to become Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, that ain't luck.
No, Michael Jordan said he woke up at what hour to practice? Was that Michael Jordan?
No, Kobe Bryant used to have to meet his trainer
3:30 in the morning, was it?
3:30 a.m. every day to work on his game. Is that luck that he won 7 NBA championships? I think it's 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or is that hard work? I mean, how many of you are waking up at 3:30 in the morning and getting after it with your trainer every single day, focused on one task, one goal? What are the lasting ramifications? Well, you have one of the most successful players of all time, or you can be a one and done, one shot kind of person, which no one remembers your name. So I think that answers the question on which produces longer lasting results, luck or hard work, which is more rewarding. Now that is a question. What would you say?
Jeez. Because if I scratched off my lottery ticket and I did win like $1 million, that is kind of rewarding. That is rewarding.
What if you earned $1 million?
That's rewarding.
Which would be more?
You know what? Earning the $1 million.
Why?
Because all I did with that scratch off was just scratched it off. But the hard work, I put all my time and effort and energy knowing that I did.
Exactly. And that's the difference. Which is more rewarding? It's going to be the hard work. Because the hard work is you going after it day after day after day after day, and the result being that you accomplished something, or you got to a checkpoint or a goal that you set out in the beginning. If you were just to, by happenstance, win the lottery, there was no effort put forth. There was no grind. There was no thought like, hey, I'm working at this to win it. No, you just were gifted it.
Right. And the other thing is that it'll be more precious to you, or you'll actually take care of that better. So if you are putting in the effort to take care of yourself, taking care of your body, the temple of the Holy Spirit, then you would care about yourself more.
Yes. So the final thing that I want to leave you with is the harder that you work, or I'll say it in my particular circumstances, the harder that I work, the luckier I get. Does that blow your mind or what? The thing is, hard work comes from, well, luck, especially the kind of luck as in business, comes from hard work. That means putting yourself in the right place at the right time over and over and over again, because you are striding towards an outcome. You know, Woody Allen said when they used to say how lucky he used to be, he used to say, luck is 75% being in the right place at the right time. Well, how are you in the right place at the right time? You have to consciously make an effort to be at the right place at the right time. If you show up to Muscle Beach one day out of the year, let's say you're a bodybuilder, how do you expect to get noticed by anyone? If you're looking for a movie role or something, and you show up to one audition, how do you expect to get anywhere? You can't. But if you're looking towards a movie role and you show up to 100 auditions in a month, well, you're going to land one. you are stacking the odds in your favor. Even if you only land 1 out of 100, that is way more advantageous or lucky than the guy that showed up one time and didn't get it. Or the guy that showed up one time and did get it. Because you know what? Yeah, he's batting 1,000 for that one time, but how many times is he going to show up and hit it again and again and again? It's not going to happen. He may have been lucky or had the right circumstance or happenstance in that moment, but he can't repeat the process. And with hard work, you can. So the harder I work, the luckier I get. Put yourself in the ideal position to win. And it's really that simple. And people don't like to hear that hard work is what plays the big factor in getting the things you want in life. But it really is. It's the secret sauce. And if you don't acknowledge that it takes hard work to get anything you want, then you end up getting nothing you want. What are your thoughts?
You really want to know?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what I've been thinking of while you've been talking. The reason why you married me is because I work so hard, and
I'm listening.
And it's not that I was lucky enough to have you as my personal trainer, but I worked out the hardest. I wasn't at the right place at the right time. I put myself in, well, God put me in that place at the right time, and I worked hard, and I reaped the reward.
Well, if we're gonna go with that as reward, let me ask you this: had you shown up day one and worked out one time and not shown back up, what would have been the result? Nothing. Nothing.
I know, but I showed up all the time, 5 a.m.
Put in the hard work. Showed up day after day after day after day.
Exactly.
And what happened? So there you go. It's not about luck. It's about hard work and putting yourself in the ideal circumstance to win.
You like that example? Okay, that was mine.
So guys, I hope this really sticks out to you and resonates with you, because we want you to win. And it's going to require some hard work. If you would like to ask us, inquire about what that might look like, maybe you're struggling with some life issues, we do life coaching. Maybe you're struggling with, your dietary issues, we do nutritional coaching. Maybe you're struggling with fitness, we do fitness coaching. Reach out and let us help you, put you on the right tracks so that as you put in the hard work, you start to reap the benefits and you become that lucky person your friends say you are.
I'm blessed.
Alrighty, guys. That's all we got to say for this live. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Remember the hashtag on the bottom. If you watch live, hashtag live. If you watch replay, hashtag replay. And
remember to
make moves.
not